There's some similarities between these two.
If Jesse is a cat, Dylan is a dog.
It's more about finding a way to expand the experience. When we were concepting Control for the first time, one of the key statements that we had together with Sam was that it is a game that is not about the single protagonist. It is about the world. As you step into this world, we're witnessing it through a lens of a protagonist. That protagonist can change in every game, basically. And the idea of that is that this world is filled with these mysteries and forces that we don't understand, and the human reaction to those things is what is crucial to generate these different stories that you get to experience. That perspective and attitude of the protagonist is like the spice, is the salt that makes these experiences unique and distinctive and interesting. In the first game, Dylan became the face of the enemy. He was taken over by the Hiss, which is this strange supernatural force that we don't fully understand, but it possesses people. So we don't get to really see him, like who he truly is. Everything that he says is warped by this force. So when everybody sees him, they see a monster, they see something to be afraid of. But this force was cleansed away from him by Jesse at the end of the first game. So he has this complicated situation because he doesn't remember much about what happened. His mind is scrambled. He's trying to understand what happened to him. He's trying to understand the new world that he's stepping into. He's trying to kind of figure that out. How do you deal with something like that? Because it's not really you who did all the things that happened in the past. Dylan, at his heart, he wants to help. He wants to be a person who can make a difference.
Control Dylan was depicted a little bit more antagonistically, and he was almost more of this deflated victim. And now, in the story of Control Resonant, when he's rising to the occasion and becomes this determined hero with some resolve, we really had to make sure that that is also, you can read that in his physical appearance as well. So we've been trying to find a more heroic and protagonistic look. This game has by far the deepest customization options for the main character than basically in any Remedy game combined so far.
So in Control Resonant, we tried to make some similarities or differences between Dylan and Jesse. For example, Jesse has levitation, which looks very smooth and sometimes elegant, like how she does it. But then for Dylan, all these abilities are more harder to do. He can't maintain them as easily as Jesse did, so we actually tried to make it look like Dylan is not always in control of the abilities. And then when they are idling, Jessie is doing this motion in her idles, which we also then made Dylan do, so that there's some similarities between these two.
We have been jokingly saying that if Jessie is a cat, Dylan is a dog. So from this laser-focused boss lady that is Jessie, we go into this little bit more impulsive fiilispelaaja as a Dylan, this sort of expressive person who wears their heart on their sleeve. And this same ethos then actually translates even into music direction. So in Control we had more these electronic drone-y soundscapes. And in Control Resonant, we're exploring a lot more of the humane angles, like a cappella voices and how to use the human voice in different ways. Or if we are using instruments, they are actually usually acoustic instruments, or at least something that you can hear the player play.
When we were concepting Control for the first time, one of the starting points was that it's not going to be about a single protagonist. It is about the world. And as we keep expanding that world, one way that we're going to tap into is to use different protagonists to give a different perspective upon that. And with the first Control game, it was all about Jesse discovering the oldest house. And now with the sequel, we step into the outside world and we see it through Dylan. It allows us to expand the world and also find a fresh new take through a new protagonist that might have a different feel, a different attitude about how they see it and experience it. Having said that, what's really important to us is that it all feels connected. The characters know each other, they have a sense of a shared fate and so on, so there's a continuity to it. It's not like we're kind of jumping into something completely different with every single game. It's more about finding a way to expand the experience through tapping into something that we already know, but then going into a new space.